Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's Altmer noble Celril on his trip through fanfiction High Rock. Yes, indeed. Very important time. Sorry about the break, but I had to pick some stuff up on the Steam sale in addition to actually, stretching my legs and living life. This, by the way, is a manor that I own. There's not much to say about it, other than it's a pretty boring house, actually. And it's part of the mod as it is. Now, we are going to get out of here pretty soon. I just wanted to see if there's anything we need to do while we're here. Technically, it's nighttime, so we should pray to our Lord. Well, we should sleep for a couple hours, then we should pray to our Lord. So let's get that done first. Take a moment and pray. So, very good, very good. We're praying now. Our favor is 175%. It will continue to go down until we sacrifice more souls, but praying makes it go down slower. Yes. Now, we should probably take a nap in our bed for another, say, 8 hours, and then we'll wake up in the morning, rested, ready to go. Not as rested as the vampire coffin, but this place does not offer vampire coffin services. It is 4 a.m., ready to head on out and explore the wide world outside this manor. We are in the Kingdom of Evermore, and, well, there's a lot going on here. So, step one, we have to leave and figure out what's going on. So, yeah, head toward the target. So, that should be easy enough. We're going to place a custom marker there so we know the general direction. And let's leave Evermore. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Need something?
City dweller. You are standing in a pile of muck at 4 a.m. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding? I've lost control of my life. Technically, it's 5 a.m. here. No big deal. We're going this way. An event here. Hello.
You all right?
Yes.
You were with the Imperials at the outpost, right? Killed all those damn orcs off? I hope you made them suffer.
Damn right. Damn right we made those orcs suffer. Right, Sir Honor? That is exactly how things work. These are the magical screenshots that happen. There's nothing that goes into creating these screenshots other than, of course, the the reality of, well, they appear that way. It's kind of amazing. Jeez, I don't know what to say about this. It's comedy, I say. All right, let's get going. So.
You all right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Is Legacy of the Dragonborn even worth trying without a bunch of compatible mods? It is worth it, but the longer you try to, I guess it just adds more content. You should definitely add a bunch of content mods. If you don't add a bunch of compatible mods, then it's still worth playing, just not nearly as well. And you'll find you'll have to complete more and more tasks in vanilla Skyrim in order to get closer to it. It's good on its own, but it's much better with compatible mods, yes. Now, that said, you don't have to use a single quote-unquote new land mod to make it work. They are absolutely 100% optional. But I'd highly recommend anything that adds extra loot or, things that would go in the gallery. Oh.
Guess it's all clear now.
Exiles. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, I have minions from the Soul Cairn.
Show you how we get down in the reach.
Oh, yeah. Level 8 exile? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I think you're about to die. Let me use the black star. And, yeah, you just tried to shoot me, you bastard. Excuse me.
I'll drink from your skull.
Okay, maybe the skull drinking is something we want to stop. You're dead, sir.
Just stand still.
And we got his soul.
Right, that's
Done
one
and
less
done.
thing to worry about.
Excellent. Now that the exiles are dead, we will obviously strip them of their blood, heart, flesh, and I'll take the helmet. But I suppose, yeah, these are exiles. They all had some problem and they all got kicked out. For various reasons. No big deal. Just kind of funny that there's a whole faction of them. These filthy deserters. A Serana's rabbit with an ice spike through its head. Very nice, Serana. Serana knows exactly which creatures to revive. Obviously. Okay. Let's get going. How many ice spikes do I have? Oh, ice spike and an arrow. Let's remove those arrows. Yep, got an iron arrow. Good. One arrow was recovered. That will do. Mushrooms. We've arrived in town. Tabandra. What's going on with Tabandra? That house is closed. These leather strips don't seem to be owned by anyone. They don't have anyone's name on them, do they? I'll take all of it. Well, Tabandra seems rather quiet right now. Let's wait until morning, I think. Just kind of chill out. So, another 2 hours should do it. People should just be emerging from their houses. This is the house I'm supposed to go into, but it seems a bit closed right now. I'm wondering if everyone's place is open at 8. So let's wait another hour. Maybe they're staying inside because of the evil skeletons that seem to be all over the place. I don't know where they came from. I'll banish them, yes. Okay, seriously. 1 more minute, and places should open in theory. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, there's a guy. How you doing, sir? Village seems much more pleasant than anything in the Reach. Anything happen?
The priest circle are doing their best to confine what remains of that plague within the Reach, although there's still some afflicted west of here. That big shield at the east end of Evermore is the priest's doing. They think it wards off Periite's influence.
Right.
As for this end of the realm, it's faring well, except those strange wood elves in the hills up there. They're not hostile, but something's off.
What's wrong with them?
I didn't notice anything myself, as I'm quite ignorant of elven culture, but a priest that came to visit Balon remarked upon them using wood. See, the thing is, wood elves are forbidden to use wood or eat anything from the trees, so no vegetables. Well, this is what the priest said.
You want me to investigate?
We'll both find out what's up with them. This town can fend for itself in the meantime. Not like anything happens here anyway.
Alright, well, I'll have to postpone this investigation. Let's just hold off, okay?
There's no rush. Just the fulfillment of curiosity. Come back if you reconsider.
Okay. Looks like a good little side quest we can do. We'll talk to him and then head up into the mountains later. Right now, we got a job to do. Hello, sir?
Yeah.
I'm Celril. I got a message from Arnima.
Good day. Nice to see you people haven't been overrun by plague. The moment I hear you cough, though.
Yeah. The plague's been running rampant, that's for sure. Look at Serana there. She's sweeping. Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right.
Okay.
Who are you? Good day. Nice to see you people haven't been overrun.
It's about your grandfather.
Oh, by the eight, not again. Will my children be expected to become fabled heroes too?
They sought you out before, unsurprisingly.
A dozen times at least. And my father before me. Each time someone's horse is stolen or some exile's mugger merchant.
I doubt that Meadows concerned himself with such.
Tell me about it. They claim to respect him, yet they put him on display in death. Deny the old man burial for years. You seem all right. And I do hate to make you a bearer of bad news. Let me fetch you some wine for your trouble.
No, you have to come with me. Have you heard about the Witchmen?
Who hasn't? Why?
They aren't entirely themselves. Strange magic is afoot. Strange and very dark.
Dark magic? That actually sounds worthy of Mados. You know what? You're right. Last thing I want is to go down in history as Rados, twice as tall and twice as yellow as any. I'm in, friend. Lead the way.
Okay. So what was the Reach like before all this? Witchmen, orcs, and stuff?
That's simple. There was no Reach before that. The Reach is, and always has been, its people. And the Reachmen haven't had a calm night in centuries. Orcs, Witchmen, Nords, Bretons. And it's not like the Bretons themselves get along.
Yes, I thought I left the Civil War in Skyrim.
You wish. There's a bleeding mess of a kingdom next to ours called Wayrest, and some 14 years ago we went to war with it. King Uta, also called the Owl.
For his wisdom?
Nay, his cheeks. Well, Uta had some beautiful daughters, you see, each one from a different queen, and King Sigmain was quite fond of one of them, something Uta wasn't too fond of himself. In the span of 2 weeks, more than 1,000 men were dead on both sides. Such was the war over a princess's canny.
Wow, did you just use... Okay, that's some nice terminology you got there. That's some really nice terminology. All right, so, beautiful woman is a good cause as any, I guess. That's what my character has to say.
Not when she's 9 years of age.
Yeah, oh. Wow. That's, yeah, that's not good.
Damn near cost his majesty his head. During one of his visits, Uta had Sigmain taken prisoner, and his retainers banished from the kingdom.
I see. Did he escape?
Aye, some weeks later. Small wonder he wanted to see Wayrest go up in flames after such humiliation. I was levied 3 days after, and a week later the army was well on the move towards Wayrest. Must have looked weird back in Evermore. Couldn't do it before, so many of his own men were slaughtered, it seems. Funny thing is, I've always hoped to visit the city of Wayrest as a child. Now I'm partly to blame that I never will.
I see. Tell me about the war itself. Those 2 weeks you mentioned.
Nasty is the word that comes to mind. We were outnumbering them 6-1, but the skirmishes were so fierce, our Venturiers had set the countryside ablaze with their spells. Those were windy months, so by the time my unit had reached the city of Wayrest, the smoke was everywhere. And let me tell you, war is hard enough even when you can breathe.
I see. That does sound rough. What happened to Wayrest after they surrendered?
Nothing good. The trade had stopped, the crime ran rampant, and in the following years not a corner remained in the entire realm that wasn't raided and sacked. Today one of the base's largest cities is not even worth conquering anymore, and half our military has to guard the border against those who blame Evermore.
And how'd Sigmain manage to escape?
That's no wonder. It was broken up by the hand-picked squad of scouts. They crossed the border wearing burlap robes and posing for pilgrims. One of them, a devout priest of Mara running an orphanage, paid some guards off to see the molester king and spit in his face. Made quite a scene, you can imagine. He also passed Sigmain a scroll of recall with a mark already placed in the woods nearby. Not a single drop of bloodshed.
How do you know this exactly?
Well, it wasn't me who told you this, but a certain scout commander from Arnima kind of came up with the whole plan.
Jackos?
Wasn't me who told you, friend.
I see, I see. You've got friends in Arnima. Friends got to mean something in a place like this.
Well, I wasn't planning on leaving my friends, you know. I was leaving the town Ravenspring had become.
Okay, you keep walking back and forth like you're Harkon or something. And you keep walking through Serana, which is irritating. What was Ravenspring like?
Oh, none too unusual. There was even a joke that that's what you call a temple, a sewer and a wall brought together. However, there was a real sense of community. We were proud like the Reachmen should be. We're older than the three empires combined. Most of the world doesn't know we exist, and the Bretons want to believe we don't. Back then, Mortarvane seemed like the finest lord the place had ever seen. Strict but fair, blunt but honest, a terrific swordsman on top of that.
Yeah, right. So as if they were speaking of two different towns entirely.
Well, the siege of Ravenspring had changed it all. Those 2 months broke some in ways healers could do nothing about. The hero's death, the doom of Grey Belmore, the bodies mounted on the pikes. My father couldn't handle Mados's demise. Took to the bottle, and in the following years there wasn't much left of him. And Mortarvane had lost his wife. That alone had made a man once called Maid of Iron, fearful for his life, secretive and cruel. And soon he had the bodies on the pikes make a return. This new Mortarvane could have been Maid of Iron, all right. So many he had put to death with it.
I see. So he went mad, then? Why didn't anyone oppose his rule?
Anyone could be accused of treason and put to death, neither painless nor swift. So the people were afraid of gathering or even talking too loud. We felt like we were living on borrowed time. No one dared speak up against the Lord, but by that time he was so severely paranoid he needed an excuse rather than a reason. And all of it under the watchful dead eye of old Mados, hoisted like a deer carcass. It was sickening. So I left. Simple as that. Some would say I should have tried to be the big damn hero. Jack has had a plan already, no doubt, but it's the soul of the town that was gone, and bringing that back is no task for a blade. And that's the end of my story so far.
I see. Quite a story it was.
As always, you foreigners.
I see. Well,
All right.
it would have been nicer if Serana and Rumarn hadn't been bumping into them. Why does he keep using the walk animation? I suppose so the dialogue wouldn't seem as boring, but it is as boring because nothing was really happening. He was talking about interesting events, but you know, not in a very exciting way. Let's see here. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's the guy we need to talk to later. Apparently he's the town guard. Interesting. So we'll get a quest for him later. But for now, we got to get this guy back to Arnima, which probably means we're going to get some fight before then. I can't imagine we get through to Arnima without dealing with that. So yeah, we're supposed to return to the priest, but I feel like that objective could be failed and we could get ambushed at any time. Who knows? Maybe it'll get us there without a problem. I remember seeing the Dragon's Reach marker disappear off of my map when they were planning that, but no, it looks like I can still travel across the Reach if I wanted to. No big deal. We can head straight into Evermore.
Make yourself busy.
Yes, I will. I'm going to Evermore now. Thank you. We just need to quickly run through the streets. It's more like a street that kind of winds around a bit. Oh yeah, he's here. Rados. Anyway, my house is up there. It's that little area with the green banner.
Evermore's really the only place worth fighting for on this side of the realm.
I agree. Didn't expect to have a follower so soon. But, who are you?
Make a prayer.
Uh-huh.
May the Reach show mercy on you.
Garth is here. I thought Garth was hanging back at, Arnima. The fact he's in here now, it's a bit odd. Yep, let's keep going. Everything looks good so far. Yes. Alright, we are at the barrier.
Make yourself busy.
No one cares if we take that potion, so... Or
All
the,
right.
that scroll, I should say. Yep. We just passed through the barrier. And now we're in the plague-infested Terrible Lands. Yeah, one side is nice and clear. The other side is awful. That's how it works. Now, there are side paths and things to do. I just don't intend on doing them right now. So, just gonna head through. I'm glad we purged most of the orcs, at least the largest orc encampment. That was very annoying, having that around here. Ignore the rabbit. If it dies, Serrano will raise it, and then we'll have an undead rabbit around here. Alright, everything looks good so far. We're almost back to Raven's Flank. We just need to have a chit-chat with the priest. I assume that everything will go sideways once we get him all suited up in his dad's relics. Yep. It's kind of funny how I got all this good stuff for bypassing Evermore the first time. But now I don't think I need to go back through it. In fact, I think we're better off if I don't go through it. The other area, I mean. It's fine. Let's go see the priest right away. Wait a second. Is this...
Hello?
Garth? Is Garth just appearing everywhere he needs to? That's frightening. Oh, look at that. Town dwellers. More people hanging up. Got anything to say about this? No. I wonder if anyone will blame me. I'm going to quick save it before I do this, but I'm going to try to carve these people up. So. At least I can harvest the blood, but that's really hilarious, actually. I don't think anyone will care if I loot. How can they be fully stocked corpses? That's ridiculous. A divide guard. And a beggar. Wow, they are pretty, wait. She has earrings on worth 100 septims? That's slightly insane. And that guy's just naked. He had a shiv and some skooma. Wonder where he had the skooma in his underwear. Okay. Well, that'll do it. Let's go ahead and make a save before we go in there, lest we regret everything. So, yeah, this part should be good. Alright, let's hear it. I had assumed he would have automatically gone into a cutscene mode, but I suppose not.
I'm right behind you.
Right.
Oh, Ravenspring. Time hasn't been kind to this town. Glad I left before it truly went down the gutter.
Yes, this was originally
Make
Raven.
yourself busy.
Hey, shut up. I need the priest.
Blessings upon you.
You held your own there, missionary.
Like I said, not a mission without a shiv in my boot.
I see. I'm half expecting jail tattoos under those sleeves.
Would have been quite a lark, in fact. Seriously, though, when you find yourself in a place like that, it's wise not to get any permanent mementos.
And I'm half expecting Daedric runes.
Far-fetched, friend. When you're a missionary in the Reach, you have both time and incentive to learn some self-defense.
Right. Feels like you aren't telling me something.
It certainly does. What a peculiar feeling. Bye now.
Yes. Okay, this guy and I fought through a crazy, crazy place earlier. Hello.
Come for aid?
I brought him back, as you asked.
You've succeeded where many of those who came before had failed. I was right in sending you. Must have made a strong argument for a man to leave the safety of the West for the chaos here.
Safety, such why he left. He seeks adventure.
Just like Mados, then. It may be that we rekindle the fighting spirit here, make us strong again. And who better to lead the way than you two heroes?
Not a hero yet. We'll do our best.
I truly admire such zeal in the face of uncertainty. Envy it even. Now if only I worshipped the more violent gods. Ha! Now I shouldn't blaspheme just before your quest north. You'll need all the Divine's fortune, and all the courage us mortals can summon in these dark hours.
I see. Well, come hither, horror. Right, speak to Rados. I assume... Oh, Jackos is here.
Need something.
Was Mados important for the guard?
Incontrovertibly so. His presence in these walls gave people a figure to rally around, brimming with charisma, a mutual sense of belonging to those who adored him. He was the Reachman's hero. Well, for the civilized of the Reach.
Yes.
Many have tried to measure up to his legacy, and many have failed. It seems those who mirror his physique and martial prowess are found wanting in mind, such as those large lads clad in ebony that you've surely seen on your way to me.
Who are those two, anyway?
Knights of Evermore, a parody that went from tragedy to farce almost immediately after their making. Knights have a whole different connotation in Evermore, it seems. The slightly taller one is Mech, slow in the brain but still capable of all the savagery that any mad Reachman can mete out. Must have been dropped on his head as a babe. He's reined in by his more cunning and terrifically more sinister brother, Sek. And that Sek is a whole new beast. A whole new load for knighthood. Or got a lifelong friend if it meant another pouch of gold or another accolade from the king. In fact, he did just that to earn his knighthood. The man was at Munster. Those who saw him in the slaughter shuddered upon recalling his debauched behaviour. Never knew a man could go through so many women within a night, slaying twice that number in men with his hammer. And all at the ripe age of 16. Biggest man you'd have met for his age, mind you. Just another show of nature's cruel inequality.
Right. So, doesn't take much fame or infamy to be a knight.
Made enough gold for the king. No matter the means, you're knighted. Brought the king another girl to Gorka, you're a knight. Burnt a whole village to the ground because someone took the king's name in vain, you're a knight.
I get it.
Hope you do. And I want you to understand our predicament when it comes to current morale. You can't have pride when it's based on farce and criminality. Corruption seeps through every crevice of our kingdom. Got carried away. I am sworn to this town's defence and will lay down my life for the people. Don't take my words as a slight against any of my peers.
I see.
Keep your wits about you.
Radio. That's that, I suppose. Let's see who we got here.
Hello? Keep
Yeah.
safe.
Should have everyone here.
Hello.
You are right.
Our missionary, Arnold, Jackos, a scout. Rados, we need to talk, Rados.
What's with the gormless face?
Do you know how to wield a weapon?
I served in the Evermore Pikemen militia and helped with the occupation of Wayrest. So I know how to face down a foe at the least.
Pikeman. Good. You should put on your armor. We're tackling the Witchmen head on.
Why so sudden? But I agree. The sooner we can deal with this burden, the better.
Don't worry, we'll get behind their lines without them noticing, which is not true.
I was hoping you'd say that. No need in pissing off the entire valley.
Right.
All right then.
All right, Rados, do your thing. I assume you're going to get transformed into the Mados' armor. It's going to drive you crazy or do something else. Technically, Mados' gauntlets were in another dimension for a while, so this is going to be a bit nuts.
Let's see what we've got. Ebony armor. This stuff is a fortune. But I suppose Mados deserve no less. As soon as I put it on, we'll be off.
Fade to black. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Oh, what? I expected it to fade to black for our travel north. I like how north is south and south is north. This is... wait, where's the stone? The fast travel stone's over here. So, I was just magically transported over here for no reason.
Don't hang around.
Yes, I agree. We won't hang around. But I do need to be concerned, that's for sure. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing at this point. Just win a heroic battle against the Reachman? What? This wasn't exactly made clear.
Right behind you.
Yes, I know you are. But I'm concerned why my followers aren't here. Hopefully they'll just pop in. Good. Now we've got an army. Now, as far as what we need to do, I assume because we're right in front of Avatar's Ascent, they just want us to go forward. Like a crazy person. Okay, we have to fight everybody.
Come on now, don't be shy.
Yes. Well, he won't be able to die unless the quest says he can die. Oof. That's it. I'm getting massacred, so we need minions. Okay. Good. That should do it. Oh, damn. He does have divine power, apparently. In that outfit.
Draw your last breath. The flesh is weak.
Damn. Oh, god damn it. Did we piss off Rados? Did we actually piss off Rados? I think we did. Ah, jeez. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like Rumarn's fighting him too. Hey, Rados. Disable. Enable.
Time to taste metal.
There we go.
Yeah, that one.
The tears and
metal.
Released from the flesh.
Sneaky little prick. Mother.
Yes.
Come here, prick.
Jeez. These guys keep hitting me with arrows. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, what happened here? I keep bleeding my own blood. I keep bleeding my own blood. These guys keep hitting me with arrows. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a magic potion. Then I'm gonna cast this. And I'm gonna remove the projectile wounds from myself. And hopefully we should be better. Yeah, these arrows have poison in them. Come on. 4 out of 5 arrows recovered. That's fine. As long as they're out of me now, I'm no longer bleeding to death.
I'll piss on your corpse.
Yep.
Don't you?
What have you got?
Okay.
Don't hang around.
Yes, don't hang around. I don't see any more enemies.
Wow, a healing spell? Is there anything you can't do? If there is, it's probably something stupid anyway.
Yeah, you've got a healing armor, I see. You have a lot of magic, I've got to say. This guy's armor is pretty ridiculous.
Far north as I've ever been.
Yep.
And I have no intentions of coming here again.
Right. Let me finish harvesting these corpses. You do realize I'm as savage as the Witchmen, right? Seriously. I use them to fuel my own ends. You'll see. You'll see. This is the real reason I came here. Yes. Okay.
Let's get this over with before we freeze to death.
Yes. Well, what exactly are we getting? What are we doing exactly? We have to kill a custodian, which is up there. Okay, so the custodian is in the dungeon over there. So I didn't actually need to fight any of these guys. That's the funny part. This whole fight was unnecessary.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, we need to head into Avatar's Ascent and fight him, which is Avatar's Advent. Advent, yes. Okay. That should do it. Let's, before we go inside, just in case, because I don't know what to expect there, we'll cast Dragonhide one more time. And then, we'll head in. But yeah, we were supposed to just sneak into Avatar's Advent from here. And then probably watch a pre-scripted scene play out. I don't know.
Who's there?
Oh, wow.
Time to taste metal.
Yeah, so this guy is ridiculously powerful.
Time to taste metal.
Damn. Sorry, Ramarin.
Teamwork right there.
Everything is very light. Very bright. There are multiple enemies over here. Why are there Nordic urns here? Reused assets, unfortunately. Reused assets everywhere.
I was sure I heard something.
You cannot hide from her. Welcome. Mother.
From there. Who's there?
Mortal shackle.
Oh, damn. That crone's scary. Oh, jeez. I can barely see with his holy power. That's a bit ridiculous. Wielding the armor of Mados is... Oh god, it's a snake totem from fucking Skyrim. Why? Why is there why are there Nordic barrows here? Madness. Utter madness. It does not spin. No. It's just a totem. Not...
Goddamn savages. Can't even say good witchman's a dead witchman. Bastards no necromancy.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I love that. Can't even say good witchman. It's a dead witchman. They know necromancy. Love it. Love it. Going back over here. We are still harvesting all our enemies, as per the usual. No reason not to. I mean, a lot of opportunities for us here, being the savages that they are, basically. Unlike them, however, we look fancy. Alright, is that truly what separates us from the savages? Is we look fancy? Probably. Either way, I'm just making sure I don't get over encumbered during all of this, yes. Those vigilance that I encountered earlier. No big deal, just something to keep an eye on. Serraner, on the other hand, we need to give her our, yeah, the humanoid flesh. Very good. There we go. Oops. The light's pretty shiny. You're not blinded by it necessarily, but it is very difficult to see. It's shiny. Alright. Okay, that should just about do it. We are no longer massively over encumbered. How's our alchemy ingredients are fine. Alright, let's take a moment, and that'll do it. Last thing we need to do before we actually go in is recast Dragonhide. I don't want to die in one hit once we get up to these enemies. And quick save. Go. Okay. Pull out the scalpel just in case. And here we come. Blood, heart, flesh. Crone search, bone. Crone bones. So this is supposed to be a snake totem area. Nothing special about it so far. Oh, this pillar rotates. That one said snake. Uh-huh. Okay, I see what's going on here. Oh boy. It is the standard Nordic puzzle. Yep. This is a standard Nordic barrow. Nothing special about it. Let's put them all to snake. I'm curious. So let's just set them all to snake and see what happens. Snake, snake. Alright. Nothing. So setting them all to snake does nothing. Which makes me question everything. Eagle.
Let's keep moving.
Whale. Okay. So God damn it. That's eagle, whale, snake. It's wait, yes, this one's whale. So whale, snake, and eagle. Maybe it's the other way around. Who knows? No, that's it. Skyrim totems. Yay. Gotta love our Skyrim totems. Yep. Onwards. Released from the flesh. What?
Out of the darkness.
Yes. Darkness called. Is it really weak? Yes.
Them.
From the flesh. Jeez. Ectoplasm. Oh, terrorized vessel. Jeez. Look at this terrorized vessel. Quite frightening, actually. Yeah, look at those hands. Oh, boy. Oh, they were going to implant a Daedra heart in her. Huh. Quite frightening.
Time to taste metal.
Is it? Is it time? Wait.
On your own.
There's a Hagraven back there? What's the Hagraven doing back there?
You released my king to the void.
Come on now, don't...
The Hagraven's dead. The game does not know that. There we go.
Our vessel.
God damn.
The worm released from the flesh.
Released from the flesh? Alright. Blood, flesh. Yes. We're taking your flesh. It's fine. You'll be released from the flesh. Yes. Released from the flesh. Another Daedra heart. They've got a lot of... They also have banished Daedra scrolls as well. This is very concerning. Not too concerning to prevent me from looting stuff, but... Oh, human heart. Human heart as well. Juniper berries, garlic. Another alchemy lab, sure. Oh, books for Latoria. Very good. God damn it, these are spiked rattlers. Very annoying.
Be on your way.
I'm not being anywhere right now other than looting. I'm in a perpetual state of looting. Imagine a real cursed location where the loot never stopped spawning. It's a trap, you see? Where you just... There's just endless amounts of things to loot. It reminds me of the very beginning of what was it called? What was the game? Unepic.
Let's get this
yes.
over with before we freeze to death.
Unepic. There's a big pile of treasure, and if you if for every coin you loot from the treasure pile, you lose 1 HP per second.
And I have no intentions of coming here again.
Yep.
Let's keep moving.
Comes forth.
Who's I knew I heard
Come on
something.
now, don't be shy.
The maggot comes forth.
Back down.
Damn. Yep. Got it.
I'll piss on corpse.
I'll piss on your corpse. That's lovely. It's the highest quality content I was expecting.
Mother.
Whoa!
Submit.
Guy shooting his frost AoEs.
Back down.
I still remember how to fight.
I can't do anything. And they're dead. Yes. Let's make sure we got everything. Steel plates of grit. Nice. God damn. That guy spells knocking everything around. Ooh, nice Nordic fragments. Another Nordic fragment and a ring. Yeah, alright.
Who are you ogling?
And wobbling, you can always type !mod list and go look at the mod list. We'll make everything clear. Extract blood, harvest heart, flesh, yes. Because from one question usually begs another and another. Whereas they can all be answered in one convenient location. Alright, here we go. Witchman Ascended, blood, heart, flesh, and everything else. Yes. Very good. We still have a perk point to spend. I kind of want to spend it on the last perk of alchemy, which would be great if we survive it, but we can't do that now. So I'm thinking maybe another level. But we should look at restoration because it's up to 85. It's taken a long time to get restoration up that high, but Wheel of Life might be good. It periodically heals you. Then there's Crusader's Fire, which combat affected by Turn Undead. I don't think so. I don't want to use Turn Undead, really. Let's see. Emanate a 20-foot hour protection. Living foes that fall below 30% health are automatically healed. No. I guess Gods and Mortals is the last thing I want, where the Shrine Blessings last longer and give additional effects. That'd be nice. I would appreciate that one, I suppose.
Damn savages.
Yes.
Can't even say good witchmen's and dead witchmen. Bastards no necromancy.
Yes. It's the second time he said that line, but it's a glorious line. Okay, I think we've taken care of everything in this location, so we'll just move on to the next part. Oh god, I just realized there's ice running through here. Bit ridiculous. I recognize this cave prefab, but it's definitely changed enough to where I don't feel like, oh, it's another generic samey thing. Which is what I used to say back in the older version of Beyond Reach. Well, this is better. This is definitely better. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save the game again, and then we're going to head on up, I suppose. And by head on up, I actually mean cast Dragonhide again, because I'm scared of getting one-shot by these bastards. So, we're just going to keep this up. Quick save and go. Very learn. Getting some Alicia coins here, which is kind of funny. Nordic fragments as well. Very ancient.
Who's there?
And watch Witchman Lunatics.
You release my king to the void.
Yes. I'm sure I will release the king to the void.
Released from the flesh.
Yes. Released from the flesh, indeed. Mithril ingot. Nice. Could have used that. Mithril, I mean. Yes. Very good. Got a decent amount of body parts. I hear a bear around here. I definitely hear a bear. Break the tripwire and back up. Yes.
Who's there?
Hello. A Briarheart. Haven't seen you guys around. Oh god, that hurt a bit. Alright, change of plans. We're gonna drink a Fortify One-Handed and Heavy Armor, Fortify Destruction and Resist Shock, and probably Magic. That along with a Potion of Blood should be just fine.
Be careful.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Careful.
Another child.
God damn it.
From there, mortal.
Be careful. Be careful.
Teach you to pick
Ending silence.
He keeps jumping in front, so.
The flesh
victory is ours. I've always wanted
from the flesh.
Damn, you got some arrows. We gotta remove those. Just a few arrows. Let's remove those. One-handed damage bonus increased to 14%. Glorious. Glorious. Let's harvest the blood. Flesh, yes. Very, very good. Getting a decent amount of Witchman arrows here. Ooh, Black Soul Gem and a Conjure Familiar. It's a damn shame that familiars aren't actual familiars. They're just kind of ghost dogs for seemingly no reason. Let me see here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Weird stuff there. Okay. Yeah. Where'd the damage bonus come from? You get, it's from our one-handed weaponry perk. Every time we defeat 4 enemies and or animals in a single battle, we gain a +1 bonus there. Yeah. And it stacks up to 20%. So we're well on our way to getting that maximum, oh god, is it Serana's Snow Bear? Yeah. I mean, we've gone up the tree specifically for maces. So as you can see, we have an ability called Smite, where we deal 6 times critical damage or 8 times against undead. Which Smite is great. We can combine that with Meteor Storm, but in general, Smite is just an amazing ability. We use this holy mace called the Mace of the Crusader, also known as the Mace of Zenithar. It is a holy mace used for smiting people. Yeah. Now, the important thing to understand about smiting people is many people may look at that, me smiting people with a holy mace that does extra damage to undead, and they may ask the question,
what's a paladin?
But the answer is not me. Certainly not me. Because I also have, let's just say some conjuration, like Bone Collector, Ravenous Dead, Dead Tide, Edge of Oblivion, Necromaster, March of Oblivion, So I tend to be a little evil, being a vampire and someone who carves people up. And, you may be wondering, what kind of god does he worship? And, it's just nothing special, just the god of worms. Not nothing special, just, Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. We've only been at this playthrough for, a tiny amount of time. Only 428 hours and 12 minutes, okay? tiny playthrough. All right, let's go ahead and save again, and then we'll move on to the next area, I suppose. Right. So, what do we got? Grab those, no problem. Ritual circle, that thing looks frightening. I'm gonna go down there like an idiot. Take those soul gems. I feel like getting in the middle of that circle would be bad. Like, really bad. Why is there an ice spike just sitting there on the wall? Do you hear that? The sound of the ice spike flying through the air. Yes. Okay. Scalpel! Extract the blood, heart, flesh, and ooh, we got the briar heart. Nice. So I like how we got a human heart off that one. I'm just thinking, like, even though his heart was replaced by a briar heart, we got a regular heart too. That's a bit silly. Yes, yes it is. Nothing back here. Okay. Well, I suppose there's nothing more to do except jump down here and move on to the next area. Hello. Oh, I just did the dodge roll just in time. Oh, I just avoided that thing. I realized I had triggered the trap, and so I just dodge rolled back. It looked like this. Like, wow. That was a thing. Woof. This is your standard burial chamber. Nothing special here. Just urns aplenty. These urns are supposed to hold the ashes of cremated people. Instead, they're like, yeah, have a potion of stamina. Draugr here. Great. Can't wait to see the witchmen encroach on everything else. Let's hit the handle and regret. Two directions. That one looks sealed. We can open it by pulling that. I see a Draugr standing up. Looks like a Draugr anyway. We'll see. That's my soul Karen skeleton. Let's head down here and see what's down here. Technically, the game wants us to go that way anyway. That makes me extra want to go in the opposite direction, but whatever. We'll go this way, I suppose. A Witchman Trapper? Just dead here for no reason? Wonder if the Ascendant killed him. That's... What? Weird.
Don't hang around.
I'm not planning on it. Unfortunately, we got a hag here. I'm trying to figure out why there are all these dead people here that I didn't kill. Is that what I think it is? A Vigilant? Looks like there's a Vigilant over there. Yeah, it's a Vigilant of Stendar. What is he doing here? I mean, it's kind of weird. Wait, what? Inspect, yes. Solemn corpses. Confusion denial. Vigilance just being dragged here. Interesting. Yeah, another Vigilant. Yeah? Another Vigilant. Just kind of here for no reason. It's really weird. They got so many banished Daedra scrolls. I think that they're extracting the Daedra hearts and then banishing their bodies. A displaced, defunct soulstone. These are supposed to allow you to teleport across High Rock. And this one is broken and moved into a different location. That's really weird. Hold on. There should be an inspection message here. No inspection message? Okay. That's bizarre. Yeah, there's just an inspection message for that guy. Extra weird. Ah, well. Should be fine, I suppose. Nope. I don't see anything here other than the defunct soulstone. Okay, let's head back. I suppose this area is just for clues. Kind of a little bonus area with some extra loot. I'm supposed to go over there and fight the Draugr. What did the one guy say? Grab a sword and fight the horde. That was me. Oh, yeah, those are Dragonborn, right? Look, look, look. Come on, get back here. Yeah, get back here. Wait for them to come to us. And when I say wait for them to come to us, I mean buy enough time for me to fully cast Dragonhide so I don't die in one shot. Very concerned about this. Very good. Yes, it's Draugr. Well, this is... Okay, so first thing you need to know is that the map is reversed, okay? So when they say go north, they mean south on the map. It's really dumb. So we'll just rotate this around a bit, okay? So here we go. Yeah, the Beyond Reach map is just completely inverted. So when they said, you know, we need to head north from Arnima, they meant over here. We need to kill the custodian somewhere in here. But yeah, this is... I mean, Draugr could be anywhere in the north, really. I'm willing to buy into that. They're in Solstheim, for God's sakes. Anywhere Nords used to be. Hey! Honestly, would expect to see Ayleid Whites here, though, as well. See, the northern section of High Rock is the one interesting place where Nordic stuff, Dwemer stuff, and Ayleid/Durrani stuff should all be able to kind of be in the same place. Now, Elder Scrolls 2 didn't have any Dwemer ruins, but they made it very clear that they were up there. Oh, my goodness. Now, the reason the lore originally made that clear is because dwarves in the old lore were not Dwemer. That was Morrowind lore. And I don't mind the rewriting of the lore too much. In that sense, I definitely would have liked having, you know, traditional dwarves in addition to Dwemer, but you can't always get what you want.
Let's keep moving.
So, you know, Elder Scrolls wanted to be unique in that sense, and I don't blame them. Okay, we're gonna save it here. That was more or less Kirkbride's idea. There are other people who definitely contributed, though. Yeah, right. Zealot's Zenith? This is wrong. Yeah. That is definitely wrong. Okay. Let's loop back in here. Wait, where everyone left? Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Let's run back in here and try to find out. Oh, yep. Yeah, something's down here. Yeah, the custodian's over that way. So where's my guy? Oh, great. So by exiting that section, everyone just kind of fucked off. Great. Let's reload back to before we left that area. Because otherwise, everything will go sideways, I imagine. This hasn't been the most straightforward mod at times. They give you an exit, just in case. And if you take advantage of it, everyone just kind of randomly ends up in weird locations. Alright, I have an idea of where I'm supposed to be. More or less. So, we're going up. Then we're going to go up again. Serraner, what are you doing? Did you break? No, you didn't. Okay. That's fine. I was concerned, okay? You weren't moving exactly. You still aren't. That's very Serraner. Alright. Let's see here. There we go. Up and away. Released from the flesh. What? He's blending in with the environment, you say? Something like that, yeah. Alright, this area looks not at all sinister. Not at all bad. There's nothing wrong with this location, okay? Give me a second here. Yeah. Wait, inspect? Is there an inspection message here? Could have sworn there was an inspect message before I teleported everyone in. Oh, there's a dead guy here. Yeah, Rumarn and Saran. Ah, here he is. Rados!
Step aside.
Damn. Yeah, Rados is here. Rados, heir to Mados. Not to be confused with Manos. Bam. Good. We just need to give ourselves an extra buff. And we're ready to go. Boss time? Yes? Hello, terrorized vessels. So, yeah, these... Yep. Look at these guys. They seem to have Periite's infection. Like that? Yes. Trying to foos me. Good. That's right. Oh, it's a flesh colossus. Okay. That's fine. Wasn't expecting to find one of these here. Normalized state reached. On hit normal state reached. On hit normal state reached. What the hell is on hit normal state? What the hell is on hit normal state? Oh god, that's the custodian. That's multiple custodians. What the hell? Wait before respawn reached. Global value of 2. Are we now in debug mode? This is truly frightening. I was able to clunk that spectral custodian, though. Yeah, we need to kill that golem. Yeah, added. Exactly. Like, what? On hit what now? It's, I'm looking at these different things. It's like, wait, what? That was interesting. And totally not, normal. I clunked him good. Rumarn, get back up. After the ghost state, wait for respawn fragment. Wait for respawn fragment. Okay. Wait for respawn 2. No, the added part is due to my mace. My mace empowers me. It's a holy mace. Treasure chests. Nice summoning rune there. Someone forgot to test this? Yes. Yeah. The game's not feeling too good, you said? Alright, Witchman Idol. Warped. Yep. This is a warped Witchman Idol. Look at that thing. Wow. Yep, warped begotten shape. There it is. Go state, wait for respawn. Added. Oh, wow. Yes. Yeah, you said someone forgot to test this. Well, something's causing it to show debug messages. Despite, you know, there shouldn't be any debug messages for sure. Oh, the custodian's dead. Very good. Blood hacks. Desperate plea for vitality, lashing out your enemies, replacing lost blood. Wow. Okay. We're no longer in combat. The custodian's dead. What do you think about this?
I'm right behind you.
Alright, so. Are we gonna destroy this thing? Be nice if we could break it. Just destroy the go state, wait for respawn fragment. What? Okay, this is actually a big deal, and I'm concerned about it. It's still displaying those messages.
Savages. Can't even say good witchmen's a dead witchman. Bastards no
Yep,
necromancy.
it's still showing those messages, which is honestly disturbing. I'm concerned if it's going to show those for the rest of the game. Yes. Someone forgot to comment out those messages in the scripts. Yes, well, either way, it's very concerning. Escape the tomb, it says. Watch the custodian just respawns. Like, hello. Half expecting the doors to do that. Which mod is doing that? That's a very good question. I suspect it has to do with the custodian's buffs and debuffs. Probably a script for the boss battle. But it bogs me that it might continue to display those messages through the rest of the playthrough, which I don't think it will. But at the same time, it's slightly concerning. Alright. Oh, there's Rumarn and everyone.
Where'd you come from?
Oh boy. We escaped the tomb. Help in finishing the Witchman. Okay. Make an extra save there. Finishing the Witchman. Oh, yeah. All of these. Okay. So... those guys. Over there. Yeah. Let's go this way, then. Serana really wants to get involved right away. So do my skeletons.
Consume you.
Oh, yeah.
What in the hell's name were those ferals?
What? What are you doing, Scout? Here we go.
You release my kin to the void.
Yes.
Mother.
Slowly.
Piss on your
Oh, jeez, what the hell is that? Is that another custodian?
piss on your
Agraven Matriarch. Oh, wow. That thing looks frightening.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I expected. But still frightening. Okay. Last ones are this way. How you doing, Scout?
You made it through the savage's hole?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I seeing ghosts?
I bleed like any other.
And you share our black humour, mortal down to the very bone.
No.
Alright, we're gonna have to clear up here. See to it that these dogs don't return with yet another dark ritual. Contacted our friends in Evermore. They're gonna send these Stasi down to clean house. If you want a primer on who these criminals turned militia are, then we'll have to speak later. For now, make sure we haven't got some foul straggler lying in wait for their arrival.
I see. We've killed the creature.
You made it through the savage's hole? Or am I
No
seeing
better
ghosts?
place than a giant hole to
Keep
do
your
it.
wits about you.
Oh. There we go, then.
Time to taste metal.
Hey! Nice. That's a whisper. Yes. Oh, jeez. Bone dragon. Bone dragon. Bone dragon. I see. I see.
Tough day for you.
Thankfully, I can tear at this. I like how Serana summoned a, oh, hello. Okay.
Too easy.
Ooh-wee. Daedra heart, human flesh, human heart.
Where'd you come from?
I am the destruction.
I'll piss on your corpse.
Uh-huh. Wow. So much for that.
Keep staring.
Serana, what are you doing? Pissing everybody off. Yeah. Yep. I'll be taking that. Your body parts, I mean. Okay, Serana, you need some heals.
Be on your way.
There we go. Serana's far more healed now. Alright, so we dealt with it. We need to speak with Jackos again. Where Jackos? Jackos is over here. Okay. All those corpses to recycle? That's a very good point. Before we talk to Jackos, let's do that, lest we encounter another bone dragon. Oh, jeez. What's in the giant pit? The thing that we just killed was in the pit. It burst out of the hole, and we killed it. Yes, the giant bone colossus thing that is right over here. Yeah, that thing. That came out of the pit. Okay. Let's finish recycling these corpses. Yes. Oh, goodness. Yes. Okay, that should basically handle it. Yeah, I think so. Ain't going back down there, that's for sure. Hey, Jackos, let's have a chit-chat.
I've heard mention of you helping us out with the orc. I thought the priest was being dramatic. Portents of doom are all that strips from his lips at the smallest hint of trouble, but now I see there's some truth to his words. Told me to expect some type of demon up here. Never knew it'd take the form of this winged bastard. And now that confirms an even more sinister rumour.
What? Tell me the rumor.
That rumour had to do with our lord, Mortiphane. His possible dealings with that foul goddess who summoned this creature, Namira. Priest didn't disclose any further than that relation existing or not. Just told me to look out for anything particularly strange, and well, we saw exactly that.
Well, we have to kill Mortiphane then.
Really putting your life on the line for us, eh? You have my gratitude. If you do exchange words with him, then make sure not to shout. Many of those within the walls are still tragically loyal to that madman. And not only there, but right here. So we'll have to halt this fatal talk if we want to keep our heads. We'll be returning soon once that lowland Astasi detachment arrives. Stay safe.
Okay, 500 septums. Not exactly glorious, but I'll take it. The worst is yet to come as Serana walks up to the screen. All right. Are you praying, Serana? Praying to the dark gods? Okay. That's fine. So, tell me about the Ustaz.
It's better to avoid asking them directly. Actually, I would advise you not to engage with these types at all, or you may land yourself in very hot water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. They got something against people like me?
They're very off. Most are drawn from the more unsavoury ranks of our conscripts, with a popular and probably true rumour that half of them are pulled from the exiles.
Mm-hmm.
You may know the kingdom is having problems with corruption and bad seeds already. Well, that pales to what these people are capable of.
Cool. Why am I taking human bones? Oh, you see, the blood can be made into blood potions with alchemy with different effects. Different races have different blood types, which are all good. The flesh can be turned directly into blood potions by grinding them down or cooked into human stew. The hearts can be turned into 2 blood potions apiece or used for various alchemy ingredients. And finally, the bones can be reanimated as permanent skeletons that don't count towards your follower limit, but have their own skeleton limit. Instead, if you need a real big army, I'd get like 6 skeletons and then say 4 summons. If I really wanted to go crazy, have 10 minions running around if I absolutely needed to. Or I could just grind down the bones into bone meal, which will be used for alchemy. So either way, there's a lot you can do with all of the body parts of my enemies. And considering my character is questionable, expect a little usage out of all those things. Yes.
If I were to opine, I'd say they were made from the witchmen rather than any half-sane reachmen we have near the walls.
Okay. I won't cause any trouble, sir.
You won't, but they certainly could. Just best to leave them to their business. It's almost always a very dirty affair that will make any witness despair. Trust me, I know. Certain things a civilized man should never do. Yet they frequently transgress on that standard.
Mhm.
When you think you've seen the worst, they'll surprise you the next morning with some new sickening spectacle.
Why does the kingdom even employ them in the first place if they're so bad?
Because they get the job done. Though sometimes it's better to draw these things out when you consider what a fast job like theirs entails. The kingdom has come to prominence in High Rock in short time. Don't think that was done with clean hands. There's rarely clean hands when it comes to getting rich fast.
I see. Thank you. Well, let's get out of here, I suppose. We need to leave. Suppose we'll head back. We need to go see the priest. The priest is back in Arnima. So, that'll be that. Oh boy, that was an adventure, though. I was not expecting it to go so sideways so quickly. Grab the flesh. Look at this thing. This whisper. Yeah. That is terrifying. So is the Hag Raven. Yeah, this is the Hag Raven. Gone completely wrong. Wow. Alright, well. Let's get out of here. Interesting runes. See if there's anything there. Yep. But yeah, someone asked earlier, what's in the pit? And the answer was that giant skeleton thing that came out and tried to murder me. Right, we're gonna keep looking around to see if there's anything else we may have missed. Still, kind of amazing, the things we ran into. I'm impressed, to say the least. Just gonna see what else is up here. That's the fortress we entered in the first place? Yes, this is where we came from. So, we're just gonna grab the rest of this stuff. No reason not to. Yep. That sadist is dead. Oh, this whole area, this used to be a giant bonfire. Now it's all burned out. That's kind of nice. Nice little touch there. Because, yeah, this is where we fought the golem earlier. Wow, he has a witchman arrow in him. Yeah, the bonfire's gone now. That's interesting that time actually can pass in some sense. You know? If this were... I'm just expecting normal Skyrim rules where if something's on fire, it'll always be on fire. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is the Dwemer Ruin we went to earlier. Where we encountered all the crazy stuff. Like the Oblivion Gate to the other realm. God, is the Oblivion Gate to the other realm still open? I'm very concerned that a horde of absolute madness will just pour forth because I left that gate open. I still think that'll be the one terrible thing that I like. Everything else I've done that is quote-unquote evil is nothing compared to having left that Oblivion Gate open, leading to that hell pit. And that place was a hell pit. Make no mistake. Feel like there's got to be there's an enemy around here somewhere. Oh yeah. Yep. Come on. Good. Skeletons are ready. Or Wrathmen, actually, from the Soul Cairn. Either way. Good. The Raven's not dead yet.
Release my kin to the void.
Yes.
The worm will conquer the mountain.
Yeah. We got him.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
Good. Good, good. Woo! Mildly scared there for a minute. Not a big deal. There's a chest. A dragon steel katana. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. I'll put it in the museum. Pretty sure I got one. Oh, crap. Is there custodian? Let's get him. Damn right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Briarheart. Got it. Yep. Ooh. Does sound like they're burping? Of course it sounds like that. Because they probably are. Saw a rock there. Thought it was something else. Alright, let's try to figure out... Wait, what's this stone? It's a gravestone. Hide helmet. Right. Let's have a look and see. Alright, the moss stone's there. We can use that to travel back. That work? Let's get to it right now. And hope we don't piss anyone else off. Oh, the moss stone's over that cliff, so we actually have to get kind of down there. Alright. Yeah, all the museum items. That's funny. That's very funny. I have 1,800 and I'm nowhere near done. So think about that for a moment. Alright. Let's find that moss stone. It should be right up here. Yeah. There it is. Oh, mage light, nice. Okay, the moss stone will take me where I need to go. Back to Arnima. Teleportation. Good, good, good. Alright. You can actually find all of them. You can find 99% of them. Almost anything where you make a quest choice, where you have to pick one or the other, means that you instantly gain access to building a replica of the ones you didn't choose. You just have to have the raw materials to make the replica. Usually ebony and Daedra hearts or something extra stupid. But sometimes simple things. Alright. Oh, nice. The streets of Arnima are filled with my Wrathmen. That's not good. Let's get rid of them. Yeah. Good. That'll do it. The temple's crowded as it is when we get in there. Technically, it's like 2 a.m., so we should probably just wait. Yeah, you know what? No one's going to notice if we set up tent back here. And, yeah. Back behind the Temple of the Divines, jeez. Yeah, that'll get us to 8 a.m. And then we should be able to see the priest. The priest is asleep in Raven's flank or something stupid anyway. We're rested, but we're not well rested. Yep. Yeah, I know, spooky. Okay. Hello. There's Jackos. He was just going in. Jackos just got here. He must be exhausted.
Get on with it.
Alright. Hey, Jaggard.
Hello?
How you doing?
No pain. Somebody stop the pain.
Okay. Doesn't actually work, does it? That's unfortunate. It'd be cool if it did, though. More coffins. Hey, priest. All right. Those hanging outside the temple, what were they executed for?
Take a guess.
Upset the Lord?
Treason. So yes, they upset the Lord. Though that doesn't take much these days.
Mm-hmm. Right. Is there any cause for his suspicion?
As with everyone Mordephane accuses in his ravenous, paranoid streaks, that are becoming exponentially more common. The guard was seen speaking to one of the beggars, with the other two seen mingling close by. That was reason enough to raise suspicion, and thus they were all hanged almost an hour after they were accused.
Why haven't people ousted him yet?
If only it were that easy. You must realize that it's not only him we have to worry about, but the guard. They're almost as intolerant as our strict but fair lord. It doesn't help that they feel their actions justified from dangers beyond the walls. It's become such a vicious cycle that I can't fathom this ending well.
Give me a second here. Let me see here. Good enough. I just wanted to... Serana's doing her thing again. Yeah. Mortavane... Hold on. Hold on a second. Serana is definitely getting in the way, so please wait here, Serana. Thank you. All right.
Good day.
As she walks right over to me. Yeah.
We meet again. How fare you?
Yeah, yes. Let's do this again.
Take a guess.
Yep.
Treason. So yes, they upset the Lord.
And people asked him yet.
If only it were that easy. It doesn't help that they feel their actions justified from dangers beyond the walls. It's become such a vicious cycle that I can't fathom this ending well.
Yes. Mortafane knows his grip is waning.
Keep quiet about the grievances you may have. It will do us no good if any more decent people find themselves victim to his tyranny.
I see. Well, Jackos told me to reach you. Did you suspect Nemiro's behind all this?
We're not certain on which prince is involved, but we're certain that the involvement exists. Now we've but to suss out which god schemes against us.
Mm-hmm.
With nothing more than circumstantial evidence, which may well fill this hall if it were written, we are most probably dealing with that dark mistress.
Are we certain?
There aren't many candidates that betray her influence among those pagan tribes. Nemira shows herself most through those Hagravens. I'm sure you've encountered them since your recent battle north.
Let me see here. Are we to talk of their evil? Was there something else?
I must also ask you something. Please refrain from sharing the information you're about to hear with anyone else.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I won't tell anyone.
When you departed to that den all those days ago, in pursuit of the Lord's amulet, did you feel anything strange emanating from it? Were there any markings on the item?
May your stomach never sour.
Stendar protect us. I hope this is a coincidence and nothing more. It's all weaving together now, a clear tapestry. None of it was random. I must demand silence from you on this matter, lest we summon the blackest reaction from our Lord. As Mortafane may be responsible for our interactions with the Witchman, we've now enough reason to believe that he's in concert with Nemira. We shan't talk further. We'll only waste time and the threat of treason. We'll need to be swift and take action.
Yes, may your stomach never sour.
Convene with the Archpriest of Evermore. He can be found within the temple there. We must hurry, as our king has sent forth men to oust Mortafane in response to this recent chaos. Morosa will most likely join this entourage, which will make things all the messier. Gods, spare us fortune in these times.
Yes. Well, that's interesting.
Good fortunes.
It just means that this whole place is going to go to hell while I'm gone. Like they want to get me out of this city so that they can do something to it. I'm almost certain of it because I go all the way over to Evermore. By the time I get back, everything's going to have gone to hell. Almost certain of it. But in the meantime, that just requires that we head on back to Evermore one way or the other. Go away so we can have a big set piece. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't remember much of this at all from the last time I played it, and honestly, it wasn't that good the last time I played it. So, you know, it's gotten a lot better. I'm not saying it's top tier or anything. I'm just saying it's a lot better than it was before. All right. Skeleton bones rolling around. Alright, let's start heading over to summon our followers. They didn't come with the stone for some reason. They're just kind of way back there. Alright, Rumarin and Serana. Serana, follow me. Please. Thank you. How you doing?
Oh, what is it?
Nothing. And Ramarin?
Ready to get moving?
On.
Wow, that's some really heavy armor you got there. If it was any bigger, it'd be wearing you. Alright then.
Yes.